Cleopatra VII, Cleopatra was born in 69 BC. She was the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt. The Ptolemaic dynasty was founded by Ptolemy the Soter, a Macedonian Greek general under Alexander the Great. Cleopatra was known for her intelligence, charm, and political acumen. Cleopatra grew up in the royal palace in Alexandria, a vibrant hub of culture and learning. She received a rigorous education, studying subjects like mathematics, philosophy, and oratory. Cleopatra was fluent in several languages. Cleopatra's upbringing exposed her to the complexities of Ptolemaic politics. She witnessed firsthand the power struggles and intrigues that plagued the dynasty. Her father, Ptolemy the Fourth, was a weak and unpopular ruler, and his reign was marked by unrest and rebellion. Cleopatra's education extended beyond the classroom. She accompanied her father on diplomatic missions and observed courtly life. These experiences honed her political instincts and taught her the art of negotiation and persuasion. Upon their father's death in 51 BC, Cleopatra and her younger brother, Ptolemy III, were named co-rulers of Egypt. This arrangement was not unusual in the Ptolemaic dynasty, where sibling marriages and joint rulerships were common to keep the bloodline pure and the power within the family. Cleopatra, at 18, was already a formidable figure, known for her intelligence, political acumen, and charm. Ptolemy III, on the other hand, was only about 10 years old, making him heavily reliant on his advisors and regents. However, their joint reign was short-lived. The power struggle between Cleopatra and her brother quickly escalated. Cleopatra's assertiveness and desire to rule independently clashed with the ambitions of Ptolemy's advisors, who sought to control the young king and, by extension, the throne of Egypt. Cleopatra's ambition and popularity threatened her brother. She was not only a ruler but also a beloved figure among the people of Egypt. Her ability to speak multiple languages and her efforts to present herself as the reincarnation of the goddess Isis endeared her to the masses, further unsettling Ptolemy III and his council. He, along with his advisors, forced Cleopatra from power and into exile. This was a strategic move to consolidate power and eliminate the threat she posed. Cleopatra fled to Thebaid, a region in Upper Egypt, where she began to plot her return. Cleopatra was not one to accept defeat passively. She was determined to reclaim her throne and restore her position as the rightful ruler of Egypt. In exile, she meticulously planned her comeback, leveraging her intelligence and political savvy to gather support. She bided her time, gathering resources and support in exile, waiting for the right moment to reclaim her throne. Cleopatra reached out to loyal supporters and mercenaries, building a network of allies who were ready to assist her in her quest for power. This opportunity presented itself with the arrival of Julius Caesar in Alexandria in 48 BC. Cleopatra saw in Caesar a powerful ally who could help her regain her throne. She famously had herself smuggled into the palace, rolled up in a carpet to meet Caesar, a bold move that marked the beginning of a significant alliance. With Caesar's support, Cleopatra's fortunes were about to change dramatically, setting the stage for one of history's most famous power struggles. Julius Caesar, the powerful Roman general, arrived in Egypt pursuing his rival, Pompey the Great. Cleopatra saw an opportunity to regain her throne with Caesar's support. Legend has it that she had herself smuggled into Caesar's presence rolled up in a carpet. Caesar was captivated by Cleopatra's beauty, intelligence, and determination. He agreed to help her reclaim her throne. Caesar's intervention led to a war with Ptolemy III, culminating in the siege of Alexandria. Section 5. Queen of the Nile. Ptolemy XIII's forces were defeated, and he drowned in the Nile River while attempting to flee. With Caesar's support, Cleopatra ascended to the throne as sole ruler of Egypt. She consolidated her power and began a period of stability and prosperity for her kingdom. Cleopatra's relationship with Caesar extended beyond mere political alliance. They became lovers, and Cleopatra gave birth to their son, Caesarion. Cleopatra accompanied Caesar to Rome, where she was treated with great honor and respect. Section 6. A love story. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, Cleopatra returned to Egypt. She faced new challenges, including internal unrest and the growing power of Mark Antony, one of Caesar's former allies. Cleopatra and Antony eventually met, beginning one of history's most famous love affairs. Cleopatra and Antony's relationship was both a passionate love affair and a strategic alliance. they ruled Egypt and other territories together. Antony recognized Caesarion as Caesar's legitimate heir, further solidifying Cleopatra's position. Section 7. The Final War. The relationship between Antony and Cleopatra angered Antony's Roman rival Octavian. This conflict ultimately led to war between Antony and Octavian. The decisive Battle of Actium in 31 BC marked the defeat of Antony and Cleopatra's forces. Antony and Cleopatra fled back to Egypt, their forces shattered. Facing certain defeat and capture by Octavian, Antony took his own life. Cleopatra, unwilling to be paraded as a trophy of war in Rome, followed suit. Section 8. Legacy of a Queen. Cleopatra's death marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the beginning of Roman rule in Egypt. Her passing was not just the end of a dynasty, but also the end of an era that had seen Egypt as a significant power in the Mediterranean world. The transition to Roman rule brought about significant changes in the cultural and political landscape of Egypt. She remains a figure of immense fascination and debate. Cleopatra's life and reign have been the subject of countless books, movies, and scholarly articles. Her story has been told and retold, each time adding new layers to her enigmatic persona. Some view her as a cunning manipulator who used her charm to gain power, leveraging her relationships with powerful Roman figures like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony to secure her throne and protect her kingdom. These alliances were not just romantic but also strategic, aimed at preserving Egypt's independence in a time of great political turmoil, while others see her as a shrewd and capable ruler who fought to protect her kingdom. Cleopatra was not just a figurehead, she was actively involved in the administration of her realm, making key decisions that affected the lives of her subjects. Her ability to speak multiple languages and her deep understanding of Egyptian and Greek cultures made her a unique and effective leader. Cleopatra's legacy is complex and multifaceted. She was a woman who defied the conventions of her time, taking on roles that were traditionally reserved for men. Her intelligence, political acumen, and charisma have made her a lasting icon in both history and popular culture. She was a woman of extraordinary intelligence, ambition, and political skill who navigated the treacherous world of Roman politics. Cleopatra's ability to maintain her power in such a volatile environment speaks volumes about her capabilities as a ruler. She was not just a passive player but an active participant in the political machinations of her time. She left an indelible mark on history as the last pharaoh of Egypt. Her story continues to captivate and inspire, serving as a testament to her enduring legacy. Cleopatra's life and reign are a reminder of the complexities of leadership and the enduring impact one individual can have on the course of history. Section 9. Cleopatra in popular culture. Cleopatra's story has captivated artists, writers, and filmmakers for centuries. Her enigmatic persona and dramatic life events have been a source of endless fascination and inspiration. From the moment she ascended to the throne of Egypt, Cleopatra's life was marked by political intrigue, romantic liaisons, and a relentless pursuit of power. These elements have made her a timeless figure in popular culture, from Shakespeare's tragic play Antony and Cleopatra to Elizabeth Taylor's iconic portrayal on film. Cleopatra has been immortalized in various forms of art and media. Shakespeare's play, written in the early 17th century, brought Cleopatra's story to the English-speaking world, highlighting her intelligence, charm, and tragic love affair with Mark Antony. Elizabeth Taylor's performance in the 1963 film Cleopatra further cemented her status as a cultural icon, with the film becoming one of the most expensive and talked-about productions of its time. Cleopatra continues to fascinate and inspire. Modern filmmakers and writers are still drawn to her story, exploring new dimensions of her character and reign. Directors and actors often delve into the complexities of her personality, portraying her not just as a seductress, but as a shrewd and capable ruler who navigated the treacherous waters of Roman politics with skill and determination. Her image, both in ancient art and modern adaptations, remains synonymous with beauty, power, and intrigue. Ancient Egyptian art often depicted her as a divine figure, emphasizing her royal status and connection to the gods. In modern times, her portrayal has evolved, reflecting contemporary views on gender, power, and leadership. Whether in paintings, sculptures, or films, Cleopatra's image continues to captivate audiences around the world. Cleopatra's story is a reminder of the enduring power of personality, ambition, and the human drama that shapes history. Her life was a complex tapestry of alliances, betrayals, and bold decisions that have left an indelible mark on history. Through dramatic reenactments and historical analyses, we gain a deeper understanding of the challenges she faced and the legacy she left behind. Her life and reign serve as a testament to the enduring legacy of ancient Egypt and its captivating Last Pharaoh. Cleopatra's story is not just about her own life, but also about the rich and complex history of Egypt itself. The pyramids, the Nile, and the ancient tombs all stand as silent witnesses to a civilization that has fascinated the world for millennia. Cleopatra, as its last pharaoh, embodies the grandeur and mystery of ancient Egypt, ensuring that her story will continue to be told for generations to come.